Right Reverend Tubokosemie Robinson Abere, JP. 75 years of diligence and selfless sacrifice. Bishops are often described as shepherds of the flock, leaders of the church, and serving as a link between the church and community. His Lordship, Right Reverend Tubokosemie Robinson Abere, JP, a beacon of humility and integrity, evangelist and missionary, was for 17 years the shepherd of the flock of Okrika, see in the Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion. His journey into the new chapter began when he was consecrated Bishop of the Diocese of Okrika on Sunday, 16th November 2003. The diocese was inaugurated on Monday, 17th November 2003 by His Grace Most Reverend Peter Jasper Akinola, then Archbishop, Metropolitan and Primate of the Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion. The same day he was enthroned as a pioneer bishop. He retired in August 2020. Before then, he served as deacon, priest, canon, and archdeacon, and held the positions of trust at archdeaconry and diocesan levels in the Mother Niger Delta Diocese. In the various parishes he served, Right Reverend Abere took his priesthood seriously, lived it purposely, and touched his various congregations emotionally. A peacemaker, bridge builder, and church planter, keen in making the gospel relevant to every part of human life, Bishop Abere left indelible marks in the history of the Diocese of Okrika. In one of his Episcopal sermons, he taught us that God's work done in God's ways produces positive results. In 2003, Okrika Diocese inherited 4 archdeaconries and about 30 churches from Niger Delta Diocese. Bishop Abere's work in God's ways produced 1 additional archdeaconry, totaling 5. 4 deaneries, 71 churches, including missionary churches, and 1 cathedral, the St. Peter's Cathedral. Bishop Abere's work produced additional 30 priests than he met in 2003. In addition to church planting, training, and ordination of priests, his work produced a roadmap for religious convocation of the annual diocesan prayer conferences, the mega Sunday school conferences, Cana, and pastoral visits to churches in rural areas to enhance spiritual and physical growth of the diocese. Bishop Abere's work galvanized all Christian churches and denominations in Okrika Nation to complete the Okrika language Bible, Kirikeni Bible, aimed at simplifying the word for the less lettered in the community. In 2003, Okrika was in crisis. He rallied churches in Okrika, and through evangelism, prayer, fasting, and reconciliation, normalcy returned to the community. Bishop Abere's work created a diocesan endowment fund to ensure the diocese remains viable economically and spiritually, long after he had left office. His work inspired building of new churches and investments in business and estate. Bishop Abere ensured the continued ownership of Okrika Grammar School (OGS) by the diocese, which was recently reactivated completely by the government of His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara. OGS is noted for moral and academic excellence. His work produced linkages and partnerships with the Guildford Diocese and the Church of England, United Kingdom, and the Diocese of Ikwano in Abia State, Nigeria, fostering mutually beneficial schemes and projects. His leadership of Anglican bishops in Rev'D State produced more respect for the Anglican Church. Bishop Abere is succeeded by Bishop Enoch Atuboyedia, his dynamic and forward-thinking successor, who is building on the foundation he laid. A man of compassion, he paid attention to career and welfare of church workers. In his first meeting with administrative staff soon after his enthronement, he made them appreciate the importance of their work to the growth of the diocese. He encouraged them to improve themselves educationally and acquire new skills and competencies for better performance. This motivated many of them with school certificates to become graduates, and he compensated them adequately. Similarly, Bishop Abere gladly approved Easter and Christmas bonuses for workers, but never took a dime for himself from enthronement to retirement. There are many life lessons to learn from the experiences that have shaped and defined him. Uprightness, vision, sacrifice, service, integrity, his humility and humanity. Not for him affluence, avarice, or ostentation. In 17 years of his episcopacy, Bishop Abere never took 1 naira as traveling allowance, even though it is a statutorily approved financial entitlement, but will always approve for others. He also fueled his official car from his personal pocket except in special circumstances. As a result, Okrika Diocese was in good financial standing with the Church of Nigeria, Niger Delta Province, and the Superannuation Fund. The Superannuation Fund is responsible for the pension and welfare of retired clergy in the Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion. That is the kind of man you are, a man of compassion, diligence, and selfless sacrifice. You have a patient listening power, a sense of fairness, and a passion for equity and justice. These two are essential elements of your legacy worthy of emulation. Born on Friday, 18th August 1950, your parents, Pa Robinson Iyoyo Abere and Ma Elvira Afieboka Dikibo Abere, raised you and your twin brother, Pastor Ibioju Abere, through childhood and the best family tradition and values of Okrika people. Okrika was once a city-state and commercial hub in the Niger Delta, Rev'D State, Nigeria. Your life and world view were shaped early in life at Okrika Grammar School, OGS Okrika. the Anglican Church and Scripture Union for a life of chastity and community service. The result is evident in the attainments and milestones you achieved. A graduate of the University of Port Harcourt, you had a successful career in the Rivers State Civil Service and rose to the position of Deputy Director of Education before your election and consecration as a bishop in 2003. You were inducted as a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Mediators and Conciliators in your retirement in 2024 for achieving international standards for mediation knowledge, skills, and practice in peace building. My lords, you were married to your late amiable wife, Mrs. Zipporah Abere, who during her time led the women of Okrika Diocese with love, care, and compassion. You are blessed with 3 lovely children, Ngari, Afiebuka, and Ibinabo, and 6 grandchildren. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement of 75 years of fruitful life.